Secondly, the story of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath powerfully emphasizes God's care for the marginalized and vulnerable in society. The widow embodies several characteristics that often placed individuals in precarious situations in ancient times. She was a widow, which meant she had lost her primary source of support. She was poor, with barely enough resources to sustain herself and her son. And she was a foreigner, living in Zarephath, a city in Sidon, which indicates her status as an outsider in Israelite society. In this context, the widow's plight highlights how individuals who are marginalized, whether due to their socioeconomic status, gender, or nationality, often find themselves overlooked and unsupported. Yet God intentionally chose to reveal his mercy through her story. By sending Elijah to her, God demonstrated that his compassion extends beyond traditional boundaries, seeking out those whom society often neglects or disregards. Rather than seeking help from someone of higher social standing or a member of the Israelite community, God turned to this impoverished widow, affirming her dignity and worth. This act signifies that God's love is not reserved for the powerful or wealthy. Instead, he actively seeks out the vulnerable and marginalized to demonstrate his faithfulness and care. Moreover, this story reinforces the idea that God is intimately aware of the struggles faced by those on the fringes of society. The widow's desperate situation did not go unnoticed. God recognized her suffering and intervened in a transformative way. This act of divine intervention serves as a reminder to believers that God cares deeply for those who are often overlooked, and it challenges us to be mindful of the marginalized in our own communities. The widow's story also calls upon believers to reflect on their attitudes toward those in need. It encourages a compassionate response to the struggles of others, reminding us that everyone deserves to be seen, heard, and cared for. God's provision for the widow of Zarephath stands as a powerful testament to his unwavering compassion and a call for us to embody that same care in our interactions with the marginalized and vulnerable in our world.